What's going on, everybody? This is Brian Mazik, aka Unique Mazik. I'm the hardest working man in sports and gaming, and I'm going to talk to you today about Madden 22. We're going to play a little bit of what I would call fact of fiction. There's a lot of information floating around. Some of it's somewhat good, some of it comes right out and tell you that it's speculative. But we're going to take five things that we've heard about so far, and we're going to kind of play fact and fiction on them. I feel pretty good about knowing what is and isn't going on or what has or hasn't been confirmed when it comes to Madden. I pretty much in touch with EA's people, not everybody, and I won't know everything, but I do have a pretty good handle on what's going on based on what I do, covering all sports video games for Forbes. So I'm going to jump into this first thing. One of the things I think that came out this week was about registrations for a beta for Madden 22. Now, I don't doubt that that might be something that's coming. I feel pretty positive that something like that seems pretty, uh, you know, I would say it's pretty normal or something that most people could probably look forward to based on what we've seen from previous versions of Madden. But there was no registration opening it up or confirming that that happened. So I did see that rumor floated out. So I would have to label that one as fiction, at least for now. We have heard and a lot of people talking about, so we're going to move on to the second thing because we pretty much can kind of dismiss that one pretty quickly. But number two on that is the appearance of coordinators this year. So offensive and defensive coordinators for Madden franchise and Madden 22. That one is a big fact. So they kind of teased it a little bit in a screen in one of the previews from Sean Grady early on. And that one is going to be in for sure. So you can bank on that being an addition added to franchise mode. I think all of us are looking forward to what exactly is going to be in franchise mode, what's going to be included. We don't know for sure, but we do know that there's been a commitment to make that mode better, which I think is should be music to everyone's ears. Even if you don't play franchise mode a lot, just seeing the game get better overall should be something that people are looking forward to. The third thing is cross-platform play. Are we going to see cross-platform play? It's been strongly rumored a lot of different places. Now, I have asked a few questions and asked around to see if this is going to be in. I'm hearing some things that are leading me to believe that it will be. Can I answer this one definitively, fact or fiction? No, I cannot. But I will tell you I'm leaning more towards fact with this one because if you just look at what's happening across the board, I think most of these games are racing to see, most of the sports video games are racing to see which one's going to get cross platform first. MLB The Show beat everybody by having cross platform play for 21. 2K hasn't done it yet. Madden hasn't done it yet up to this point. But if you're kind of following suit, this would appear to be the time that they would come through with cross-platform play. So, like I said, I cannot definitively say that this is fact, but I'm leaning in that direction. Now, another thing that we're going to talk about is within franchise mode itself, right? Are we going to see an extended customization? And to be more specific, are we going to see the ability to create teams return? This one is another one I've asked around. I've tried to find out, get the drop dead answer. Are we gonna get create a team into Madden 22? We've had it before back in Madden like 07 and 08. You could do those things. I'm talking about back on the original Xbox and had those things taken away. I right now don't think that that's going to be in. Like I've heard some people talk like yes, but from the people that I'm hearing that from, I don't necessarily put as much stock in them saying for sure because even those people that I'm talking to are not definitively telling me yes, it's in. It's more kind of like, I think it probably is, and that's just not enough for me to lean towards fact there in that situation. So I'm going to lean more towards fiction because, and pardon me for being pessimistic about EA adding new features. If I'm wrong, I'd rather err on the side of caution here because that just EA just hasn't traditionally cared a lot about offering us more customization in our sports video games. It's been a while since they cared about that. Now maybe this year is the year where they say, you know what, we're gonna go all out. We're gonna give you guys, the franchise mode that you used to have before, and we're going to deliver it. I don't know. Got to prove me wrong about it. Number five, and the last one, which might seem the least important of everything I'm talking about, is the return of mini games. I've seen some tweets. I've seen some tweets come through on people who are in my Madden Twitter list talking about the mini games. This seems like something that EA should absolutely do. I don't think that they would do it the way I would like to see them do it. I would like to see them reincorporated back into the training, individual training of your players. It used to be a way for people to get attribute boosts back in the day in Madden. That was taken out. I'd love to see that return. I don't think it will. I'm gonna go fiction on that one. Again, I cannot definitively say that one, but I am leaning more towards fiction. Haven't heard anything justifiable on those ends. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Trust me, everything that I said fiction on today, I just about hope that I'm wrong. So if I am wrong, you guys can feel free to troll me in the comments. I'll be trolling myself right along with it because I'll be happy to be wrong. But that's where I am right now with Fact or Fiction on five pretty big rumors that are running around as we wait on definitive information on Madden 22. That's all I got for you today. I appreciate you watching as always. God bless and peace.